Someday you're gonna realize what you lost in me. No way you're gonna keep me insecure. When the sun comes up, but your lights go out, who's gonna figure it out?
Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Lyrically Lydia, the show made for musicians by musician, the show made for music lovers by a music lover. On this week's episode, we're keeping it casual. I'm sitting on my sofa. I don't have time for all of this. I'm just kidding. I'm really excited to do this episode, but I wanted to change the scenery up a little bit because today I'm talking about, this is a story time. So let's sit on a comfy couch and listen to a weird story. Last time that I did a story time, it was like about all these weird things that happened to me as a musician, but now I think I'm gonna start doing like a series of story times because a lot of crazy stuff happens all the time, or just like weird junk, you know? And I kind of want to just have a relatable moment between me and you. Today's story is about, as a woman, have you ever realized how much we have to deal with from our male counterparts in the music industry? I don't know if you feel that way, but at least for me, I have a lot of crazy stories. So today, it's not that crazy, but it's a little bit like leave me alone type of situation. Once upon a time, a couple of months ago. So, picture this. I'm on Facebook. Now, for those of you who do not know, in Italy, it is super normal to contact people like professionally on Facebook Messenger. So this guy contacts me on Facebook Messenger saying that he's a producer and that he wants to work with me because he likes what I write. I said, okay. So I listened to some of the stuff. I said, well, yeah, okay, well, sure. Basically the exchange was I'm trying to build my Spotify profile. Generally, I do not do stuff for free. I do not work for free. However, I do see the need at this point in time because I'm trying to get more onto Spotify playlists and everything. I understood the need to have a really strong Spotify profile as far as monthly listeners, as far as streams. So I agreed because this guy had pretty great streams and I would also be getting a pretty big percentage of the song that I was going to write for his project. So I said, okay. Anyway, I wrote 2 songs for the guy. They were quite nice. They got played on a nice radio station and everything. But I started to realize that these songs were not posted on Spotify, and actually they were kind of shelved, like nothing was done with them, even though he was super satisfied with them. In any case, long story short, he was so pleased with my work that he wanted to introduce me to some label contacts, and I said, absolutely, I'm super happy for that. So, puts me in contact with this label. I do a project for the label, and this project kind of started taking off, and it was doing really well. So, this guy who introduced me to the label, the guy I worked with, he starts reposting me, even though he didn't have anything to do with the project for the label, I'm pretty sure. I don't really think so, but no, he didn't. But he started reposting me all the time. Videos of me singing, you know, some other videos of me, this project. He's commenting, writing everywhere, writing on all of the things that I post on my Facebook. Super nice, again. But it was strange because coupled with that, he would also write me all the time, just to have a conversation. And the times that he would write me were so bizarre. Like, he would write me at like 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Sometimes it'd be like, what are you doing up so late? If he saw like my icon online at like 2 in the morning. Don't write. Listen, I am a whole married woman. I told you that. I am all the way married. I am all the way, you know, not looking, I'm not checking for you, bruh. Like, and I don't want this to sound arrogant or anything like that, but it's just that what business would I have if the shoe were on the other foot and I was writing some guy that, you know, I worked with, that we've never met in person. We don't know each other like that. The only time we've talked was business related. I would not catch myself writing to him at some ungodly hour of the night. Just wouldn't happen. Our texts stop when, you know, normal business hours stop. For me, that's just me though. But this person was really pushing the boundaries. It would just be like, he would send me random jokes. He would just say, hey. It wouldn't be like, hello, I need you to do this or this or that. It was just random stuff. So I was like,
boy, quit playing on my phone.
So there came a point when I would just answer like one word answers or something. I would answer like way later because also I'm just this type of person. I'm just not the
Phone type of lady.
So anyway, homeboy keeps writing. I keep ignoring. Homeboy keeps posting all this stuff. Some stuff I didn't even see because it was so often. It would happen so frequently that I just didn't even, I'm not checking. Anyway, a couple of times he wrote me like, didn't you see I posted this thing? Why didn't you like it? Oh, I'm sorry, I just didn't see. Oh, of course you didn't see. One time he posted this thing and he wrote, yeah, look at this video of my sister or something like this. I did not see it. I did not see the post. I don't check for you, sir. You are a whole, probably 2 decades older than me, sir.
Excuse me, sir, but this is a private residence.
I'm not checking for you, okay? So homeboy writes me, you don't love me like a brother? I literally had my phone. I saw this message and I was like, because at this point, you are a bugaboo. You're bugging what? You're bugging who? You're bugging me. Don't you see it ain't cool? Okay, I took a while. It took like some days to answer. And then he would put some more like, like trying to make me answer like little punctuations. I said, I'm sorry, what? I didn't understand. Like, because I didn't. I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, the post on Facebook. I posted you on Facebook and I said, you're like my sister. You don't love me like a brother. I was like,
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no, yeah, to the no, to the no, no, no.
hell no, I don't love you. I don't know you like that, sir. A lot of times in this industry, you have to be very cautious with how you talk to people, with how you come across, especially as a female performer. I do know that my experience as a woman, as a female performer, I do know that it is very hard to navigate some of these situations because you do not want to be labeled and you're already being considered, you're already being watched for, is this person a diva? Is this girl like, if you demand too much, and it's not even demanding too much because your male counterparts will demand that, if you speak up too loudly about something you don't like, if you're just so quick to be called a diva, unreasonable, don't work with her again, who does she think she is, Beyonce?
Hey, it's me, Beyonce.
When you're just asking for respect.
When my name come up, respect it. When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
When you're just asking to be treated like a professional because you're bringing a super professional performance every time you come. You're bringing a super professional product. You're providing professional services every time you're hired. So why should the standard of treatment be any different? There's just this idea that you need me. I can do things for you. So you're obviously going to, give me what I want type of situation. And I don't roll that way. And I don't know a lot of people who do roll that way. So I don't know where that assumption comes from. So it was about last week, I guess. It's been a long time, a couple of months now, that we haven't really chatted because one, I wrote 2 songs for you, you put them on the shelf. And that wasn't our agreement, okay? 2, you're asking me all the time to do other work with you, and I'm like, I'm not having it. I'm ghosting you because I don't have time for you. And then it became this, Lydia, do you have a problem with me? That's what the message said. Do you have a problem with me? I'm pretty sure I've always been professional with you. I have always, I've helped you in your professional career. Now, if Homeboy wasn't canceled before, he canceled now. Expecting me to answer you at your beck and call to things that are not professionally related, expecting me to keep up with you or call you a brother or a sister or whatever the heck you want me to call you, it's not gonna happen, boo. Calling you a brother, not gonna happen, sweetie. I don't know you like that. Never have, never will. Haven't met you in person. You telling me that you helped you did a great deal for my professional career. Please sit down. Have several seats. In fact, have a stadium. Have Madison Square Garden of seats. Because this is crazy. And you done lost your mind. Lost your mind. The issue I have is these things happen frequently. They happen all the time. And I'm gonna say these behaviors are aggressive. I think these behaviors are incredibly aggressive, which is okay. I'm not afraid of these behaviors. I've been dealing with them all my life. I'm sure a lot of women have been dealing with these things all of their lives. And while it seems harmless and it just seems like a creepy guy, do you know how many that we deal with? You know, who think that because they can offer some kind of, professional advantages to us, which is like, can you or can you not? I don't really know. That we are going to fall over backwards to give them what they ultimately want, and that is an opportunity. For fear of, and I want to impress this upon people because I just want to let y'all know I'm a very vocal person. I will let you know if I don't like something. I will let you know if I'm pissed. I will let you know if I don't have time for you. I will let you know. I'm not the type of person to just chill. However, in some situations, especially professionally, I'm really cautious because I know how people, especially since this industry is so word of mouth, issue is that you're scared, because people talk about you, they blacklist you. It's happened to me before for other things, that people will say so many terrible things about me because I retaliated to poor treatment, automatically saying she thinks she's Beyonce, posting it on their Facebook, posting it on all of their social media, telling people not to work with me, not to be associated with me, because I was the recipient of some really trash behavior, garbage behavior. There are a lot of women that don't speak up because of this, because of the blacklisting, because of the opportunities that are on the line to be lost. And I think what we have to remember is this. First and foremost, I think that we have to remember that we are working, we are in professional environments, and that comes first and foremost. It doesn't matter how much the lines are blurred in the realm of artistic careers and creative careers. Things are going to get personal. However, like my friend said, we were just chatting today, my friend Fatima. When you're on the stage, you're at work. When you are chatting about work, when we are having a conversation, me and you, and we know each other only in a professional context, when we're talking to each other, we're at work. We do not have an office. The office is the stage. The office is that phone call. The office is the DM. The office is the project. The office is the studio. When you're at work, you address me as a professional. When we know each other through the project, when we create an intimate bond, a personal bond, because of the success of our hard labor together, because of the fact that we have struggled together through difficulties, or we have brought each other great success together. We have had conversations and identified with each other on a personal level, and we've decided mutually to take that relationship to a personal relationship as well as a professional relationship. That is where the consent happens. That is where we can perhaps talk to each other a little bit later on the phone, because we have that context. And I just truly want to impress upon people how important it is to listen. If somebody's telling you this happened, I didn't do something wrong, I didn't do, this person was doing this and this and this to me, I encourage listening to women. Listen to us. Please take the time to listen and believe the stories that we tell you. All I can say is I'm so happy to share these stories. I hope to share more because I think it's important. I also think it's important that we remember our worth Anyway, guys, it has been real. Thank you so much for tuning into Lyrically Lydia. I will see you next week. Just wanted to have this conversation piece with you. Anyway, love you guys. Don't let these crazy people get in your mind. You are a professional and you deserve respect every day, all day, and you do a great job at what you do. Okay? Love you guys. Woo! See you next time.
Excuse-moi, je t'entends pas. Ouh là là, oh.